Practice free UiPath-ADAv1 real questions for UiPath Automation Developer Associate V1 exam. 1. What is the main function of the UiPath Remote Runtime component? A. It facilitates the communication between a remote application or desktop and the dedicated UiPath extension, allowing selectors to be natively generated in UI Explorer. B. It enables the use of OCR and image recognition activities on remote applications or desktops, without any extensions, allowing selectors to be natively generated in UI Explorer. C. It introduces support for headless browser automation, so browser automation doesn't necessarily have to rely on visual elements on screen, such as window frames. D. It allows automations to run on the user machine, in a different Windows session. Answer: A. 2. What is the role of connections in the UiPath integration service? A. Connections establish tasks and exchanges between users and external applications using the authentication process of the API provider. B. Connections establish tasks and exchanges based on a connector's compatibility with the external application. C. Connections establish tasks and exchanges between users and external applications using the authentication process of the UI automation provider. D. Connections establish tasks and exchanges between users and external applications using the server-side triggers. Answer: A. 3. What is a prerequisite for performing remote debugging using a remote machine connection? A. Studio and the remote robot must be connected to the same orchestrator tenant. B. The same user must be signed in Studio and the remote robot. C. Studio, the remote robot, and orchestrator are running version 2021.10 or later. D. TCP/IP connectivity exists between the Studio machine and the remote machine. Answer: D. 4. What is the functionality of the Include Subfolders filter in the monitoring pages when a modern folder is selected? A. It allows you to choose between background and foreground processes for the displayed data. B. It allows you to select whether the contents of the selected folder's subfolders are displayed. C. It enables you to sort the displayed data based on job priorities. D. It allows you to allocate licenses per machine for the displayed data. Answer: B. 5. What is the purpose of the Capture All Elements feature in Object Repository? A. To capture the selected elements of an application from multiple screens simultaneously using the computer vision technology. B. To capture all the available elements of an application using the computer vision technology. C. To capture the selected elements of an application using the computer vision technology. D. To capture all elements of an application from multiple screens simultaneously using the computer vision technology. Answer: D. 6. How does UiPath Integration Service benefit automation developers? A. By standardizing authorization and authentication, managing API connections, and enabling faster integration into SaaS platforms. B. By offering a comprehensive, unified platform dedicated solely to UI automation, enabling seamless integration with third-party applications. C. By enabling developers to create custom UI elements for applications without using APIs. D. By substituting the requirement for API automation with UI automation capabilities, delivering a more manageable and user-friendly approach, allowing users to streamline their processes efficiently and effectively facilitating a more rapid integration process. Answer: A. 7. Following UiPath best practices, which project structure is best suited for complex processes in UiPath Studio? A. State machine. B. Global exception handler. C. Sequence. D. Flowchart. Answer: A. 8. Which of the following statements accurately describes the primary components of a state machine in a workflow? A. A state machine consists of 4 primary components: states, triggers, transitions, and actions. B. A state machine is composed of states, triggers, and loops. C. A state machine comprises 3 main components: sequences, flowcharts, and input-output arguments. D. A state machine is made up of states, transitions, entry actions, and exit actions. Answer: D. 9. Based on best practice, which set of features are used before debugging a workflow in UiPath Studio? A. Execution trail and picture in picture. B. Analyze project and validate file. C. Highlight elements and focus. D. Ignore and restart. Answer: B. 10. Which of the following statements is true about the existing UiPath Studio installation packages? A. The attended robot installation package installs only UiPath Studio and Robot. B. The attended robot installation package installs only the UiPath Robot. C. The unattended robot installation package installs only UiPath Studio, Assistant, and Robot. D. The Automation Developer installation package installs only UiPath Studio, Assistant, and Robot. Answer: D.